Jeremy Clarkson is well known for his love of revving engines, embracing the farming lifestyle in the Cotswolds, and delivering his signature sharp-tongued humor. So while we're all enjoying the laughs and the thrill of the petrol heads, there's a darker side to the story. We're talking controversies, insults, rule breaking, and those epic clashes that critics argue reveal his not-so-great side. All right, folks, let's take a look behind the scenes. One of the most significant moments in his television career happened during the dramatic events of 2015. So, Clarkson got suspended by the BBC after a wild incident where he allegedly threw a punch at Top Gear producer Oisin Timon in a hotel. Reports revealed that Clarkson was really upset during dinner. He specifically asked for hot food, but instead he got cold platters. And guess what? In a fit of anger, he ended up striking the producer. The incident sparked a police investigation, resulted in a suspension from the BBC, and in the end, his contract wasn't renewed. He's faced backlash for remarks that a lot of people consider offensive. Back in 2014, Clarkson found himself in hot water with Ofcom after using a racial slur during a segment on Top Gear. He mumbled a version of "eeny, meeny, meeny, mo," and it didn't sit well with viewers. He eventually issued an apology, but he was cautioned that another comment like that on his record could jeopardize his position. In a different situation, Clarkson likened public sector workers on strike to being executed in front of their families. Wow. Back in 2011, a comment from The One Show sparked a massive wave of complaints, like tens of thousands. It was such a big deal that it led to a public apology from both him and the BBC. Back in 2012, he made some comments on Top Gear that really rubbed viewers of Indian descent the wrong way. Then, in March 2014, he used the term slope while an Asian man was in the frame, and Ofcom stepped in, declaring it an offensive racial term. Now, let's talk about Clarkson's farming venture, which has stirred up some controversy. Local residents are voicing their concerns about the guy trying to open a restaurant at his diddly squat farm. They're not too happy about the loophole he's using, plus there are big worries about traffic, parking, and noise, not to mention those pesky planning permission issues. He's fired back at critics, labeling them as jealous locals and standing firm in his defense of his actions. So Clarkson has admitted that his larger-than-life persona can go a bit over the top sometimes. In a recent interview, he shared that a lot of his bold statements from the past were blown out of proportion, and that his experiences in farming have shifted his viewpoint. He's opened up about how he used to brush off global warming as a joke in previous interviews, admitting that it was a mistake. Now, he acknowledges the real and adverse effects he's witnessing right on his farm. What we're seeing here is a clear pattern. Clarkson loves to push those boundaries. Sometimes he crosses the line with his comments, jokes, or actions. Then he faces the music, offers an apology, or tries to deflect. And guess what? He's right back at it, pushing those boundaries again. Some people are calling him out for having a bit of arrogance, disrespect, and recklessness hiding behind that charm. So, that's a wrap for now. Please subscribe and stay tuned.